Hola mis amigos, hoy vamos a hablar un poquito acerca de los usos del subjuntivo. Ahora es un buen momento para tomar apuntes. Ustedes ya saben cómo formar el subjuntivo. Recuerdan los mandatos formales. 1. Tomamos el forma de yo. 2. Quitamos el o. 3. Ponemos la terminación opuesta. Eso quiere decir que los verbos AR usan las terminaciones ER y los verbos ER e IR usan las terminaciones AR. La forma de yo usa la terminación de él, ella, usted. Hay un montón de irregulares en el subjuntivo, pero esto es otro video. So, things we need to use subjunctive. First, we need to have two verbs, usually. Second, we need to have two different subjects, usually. And third, we need to connect those two phrases together with the conjunction K, most often. You all might remember that my favorite rule is every rule has exceptions, including that rule. For example, our fourth one has no exceptions. In order to use subjunctive, we have to have a reason to use subjunctive. So let me show you what I mean. I have here a sentence, Yo quiero que tú laves el carro. Do we have two verbs? Yes. We have quiero and laves. Quiero from the verb querer, laves from the verb lavar. Do we have two different subjects? Yeah. We have yo and tú. These subjects need to be different. If I had one subject, for example, I want that I wash the car, I wouldn't conjugate my second verb. I would leave it in its infinitive form and say, Yo quiero lavar el carro. I want to wash the car. But when I want that someone else does something, that's when we might need to use subjunctive. Do I have a K to connect these two phrases together? Check. Yes, I do. Do I have a reason to use the subjunctive? In this case, yes. Yo quiero que is my reason. It's expressing a wish. And that's what I want to look at. What uses need to have subjunctive for the second verb? As we talked about in class briefly, the subjunctive is all about expressing uncertainty. Will it happen? I want you to wash the car, but are you going to? Is it going to happen? I like to summarize the uses of subjunctive up into these 6 sections. We use it to express wishes. We use it to express emotions. We use it usually when we're expressing impersonal expressions. We use it to give recommendations. We use it to express doubt and denial. And we use it with the special word ojalá, which is one of my favorites. It means hopefully. So take a moment and look over the 6 reasons and the verbs that are the examples for those reasons. Wishes, we have verbs like desear, to desire, preferir, to prefer, querer, to want. Emotions, we have alegrarse, to be happy, enojarse, to be mad, sentir, which is to feel sorrow, that, to be sorry, that. Impersonal expressions, these are the ones that we've already learned, is the S something K. Es extraño que. Es importante que. Es bueno que. Recommendations, recomendar, to recommend. Aconsejar, to counsel or advise. Mandar, to command. It's kind of a strong recommendation, but it is a recommendation. You might not want to do it. Doubt and denial. This is pretty much the epitome of subjunctive, uncertainty. I don't know if it exists. I doubt. I don't believe. I'm not sure. Dudar. No creer. No estoy seguro. And then there's ojalá. Ojalá, people argue about the origin, but mostly we translate it as hopefully or God willing. Let's take a look at some examples now, and the only thing we're going to do is decide, why are we using subjunctive? We're going to read through the sentences. If you need to pause to give yourself a moment to think, go ahead and pause between each question. Number 1, prefiero que ustedes no escriban las respuestas. I prefer that you all not write the answers. What's the reason? It's a wish. It's something I want to happen. Some of you might go ahead and write the answers anyway. Nerds. Number 2. No pienso que esto sea difícil. I don't think this is difficult. Why am I using the subjunctive? Doubt and denial. I'm doubting that it's hard. It might be for some though, so we use subjunctive. Number 3. Ojalá que no llueva esta semana. Hopefully, it doesn't rain this week. Why are we using subjunctive? Because ojalá is there. Number 4. Mis hijos insisten en que yo hable español. My children insist that I speak Spanish. Why am I using subjunctive in this one? They're recommending I do. This could even fall into the wish category. They wish that I do. Either way, we're going to use subjunctive. Number 5, I accidentally just hit the button and showed you the answer to, but I'm going to leave it there so you guys know that making mistakes is a part of life. Es lógico que hablemos español mucho. Here we have an impersonal expression. Es lógico que. It's logical that. That's kind of an opinion. You might agree with me, you might not. I'm not going to click now for number 6. Me alegro de que tengamos pastel. I'm happy that we have cake. Why am I using subjunctive? It's an emotion. It makes me happy. Having cake, though, might not make everyone happy. Number 7. No estoy seguro que debas comerlo. I'm not sure you should eat it. Let's say we look at the cake and it's kind of sketchy looking. Why am I using subjunctive here? I'm doubting you should eat it. You might eat it anyway, but I don't think you should. Number 8. Es mejor que hagamos tacos para la cena. It's better that we make tacos for dinner. Why am I using subjunctive? Impersonal expression. I think it's better, but what if you're one of those crazy people that doesn't like tacos? You might not think it's better. Number 9. Siento que no tengamos refrescos para hoy. I'm sorry that we don't have soft drinks for today. Why am I using subjunctive? Well, I'm sorry is an emotion, sorrow, so we use subjunctive. And our last one. El profesor sugiere que hablemos español en casa. The professor suggests that we speak Spanish at home. That's true, by the way, I do. Why do we use subjunctive, hablemos? Because it's a recommendation. The teacher wants you to do it, but you may or may not follow his recommendations. So that's it, Spuds. The 6 uses of the subjunctive. I'll go back in case you want to take notes real fast. If you have any questions, please let me know. Take a moment, study the 6 reasons, study some of the verbs that go into those reasons, and use subjunctive. Happy studying, Spuds!